Hi guys, it is our Team Fierce Transformation Tuesday night call at 7 p.m. and how's everybody doing? How is everybody?
I'm great. It's a new month. Woohoo!
Brooke, how's it going? She's like,
just peachy here.
cool. So let's start out with you. What is going well for you? What's gone well for you this week? How are you feeling? What conversations do you have going on? What are you grateful for? Tell us something about your business.
Let's see what's going well. My workouts are going well. My food's going well. My PD is going well. My invites suck. I have 4 conversations going right now. That is about it. I'm grateful for my patience because this week has not been fun. It's giving me a lot of foresight of what I'm going to endure for the summer. So I am putting together a game plan so I don't kill myself or kill one of these guys. But other than that, everything's good.
Okay. Lindsay, what's going well for you in your business? What, if nothing's going well, what are you grateful for? What? Tell us. Talk to us.
Well, something's always going well. My invite process is getting better. I'm definitely looking at, people under the coaching opportunity. This week I've been using this little strategy where, because I have I don't know how I did it really, but I have 2 Pinterest accounts. And they're both connected to my Facebook though, but I've had a lot of people.
Is it like one is your business? That's weird.
Yeah. And so what happens though is all my Instagram posts automatically go to my Pinterest and they get pinned to Pinterest board. And I've had so many people repinning my pins or my Instagram posts. And so I have been, because I get an email, saying so-and-so repinned your pin. So I go and I find them, and if they have a little link to their Facebook, I've been friending them. And a lot of them are coaches, so I don't mess with them. But if they don't look like they're coaches, I friend them. And
cool.
yeah, like what's his name? Trey Bearers. That's the one that gets repinned the most is his 22-minute hardcore
results,
one, which means they probably already have a coach, but I figure whatever, but a lot of them have been pinning other things, a lot of my quotes and stuff that I pin because people always pin quotes, and so I've been adding to my network a lot, because that was something I struggled with in the very beginning. I didn't really know how to add to my network, and I didn't really just want to do it randomly. And so this is kind of a way that I figured out how to do it. And I'll go through Pinterest, and anyone, if they don't look like their coach, I'll friend them. And then any new followers on Instagram, if they have a link to their Facebook profile, I friend them too.
I'm going to start, yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to start going through my, all my Instagram, the people that follow me, and doing that. That's an amazing idea. So
yeah, I mean, that's how I recruited Katrina, was through, I followed her, her link in her profile was to her blog, but then on her blog she had a link to her
so Facebook you were basically
profile.
A creeper.
I was a creeper, but I totally messaged her because we'd been following each other on Instagram and liking each other's posts, and so we kind of had a relationship that way, like we knew who the other was. And so I messaged her, and she just loved it, and so and then another gal, her name's Ashley, I did the same thing. I was like, hey, this is Lindsay Lives Well from Instagram, I hope you don't mind, I friend requested you, it was just on your Instagram profile. And so she's like, nope, that's why I put it there. And so that's how I've been kind of switching that mindset to friend people that way. So that's where I've been adding to my network. a lot of people I found are It Works reps, but I don't really care. I still do it anyway because, I figure
they have an inferior product.
I can bring them to the light, and I've had a bunch of people message me lately about trying their stuff, and I'm like, well, what product do you want me to try, and then I can like shut it down. So
cool. Danae, I see her here, but I don't. Nah. Can you hear us? We're just discussing what's going on with our businesses and if we're having something we're grateful for or something that's going well, conversations we're having, whatever. Just some information share to see where everybody is.
I got on 5 minutes late, but we're here.
We're here.
We're here at dinner table eating, and their kids are being loud. So.
Oh. Okay, so what's going well for you? Is there anything, or what are you grateful for with your business this week, or what's going
on? This week, what are we grateful for? Can I include Saturday?
Yes, you can.
The husband and I went down to Super Saturday, and it was amazing. In so many ways. I was mind-boggled. I still am. I'm still trying to process. I have like 13 pages of notes. My body is killing me because I worked out with a celebrity trainer.
And so you're sore, right?
Yes, I'm very, very sore.
Like a whole different level of like whatever, and then you're like, what have I done the rest of the week?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, no, it's been amazing. It's brought a whole nother view, a whole nother light to my business in so many ways. I have so many tools to put forward now just for going for that time, 3 hours down there and 3 hours back. It actually ended up being close to 4 one way. But, we got to meet Ellen. We got to, listen to an awesome speaker, Viva Lavada, and, we got to have lunch with Joel Freeman, which was super cool.
That's really exciting. He's so handsome.
My success. I'm like, Ellen was like, he's coming to lunch with us. I don't want us to be like weirdo, excited, be like fans all.
Can I touch you?
I really didn't even know who he was until they started talking about it, but
yeah,
I got something in the works, something planned, and he can't really mention too much about it, but I'm pretty excited about it. And
so from what I know, which I don't think I'm even supposed to know what I know, he's going to put out a program for the masses, like a 22-minute hardcore, like a hammer and chisel, and it's also going to be the next live program. So you know how we do, like in the gym, I teach Insanity. That's a Insanity live program. So he's going to have a program that they're going to put in the gyms too, which is super cool. So it's a big deal. He's like,
yeah, it is.
Autumn. So that's awesome. I'm so glad you got to meet everybody and enjoy. That's
Sorry.
That's okay. Like my kids, I was like, everybody go away. So my business, the longer you are a Beachbody coach, you go through these periods of like, you're like, yeah, all right, things are growing, okay. And then you'll go through these periods that are like, okay, like no matter what I do, no matter what I say, nobody's biting. Everybody, I have a list of prospective coaches, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on there that have said, yep, I'm coaching. Let's do it. I just can't do it right now. But, once the first of the month comes, whatever, I'm on it. Guess what? All of those 8 people are like not writing me back or, couldn't find the money, or one of the chicks is pregnant and she heard that she can't have Shakeology because of rose hips. And I mean, you name it, it has gone south for Emily. And Emily was going to be Success Club 8 on the 1st. you know? Like I was going, and Emily's at Success Club 0 right now, which it's like, oh my gosh. And what I wanted to talk about tonight, and Lindsay and I were talking about, is putting on your big girl panties or your big boy unders, you know, and really, this is the time that is going to decide for me 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, my business, right? The time when it's slow and the time when I'm having the hardest time, I have to push through and I have to keep talking to people, even when people tell me no. So I am diving into my personal development. When things get the hardest, that is when Emily needs personal development the most, because it'll keep me plugging along. Right now I'm listening to the Motivation Manifesto by Brendan Burchard on Audible. And it has really, it talks all about, like, you're going to have negativity. If you really want something, you're going to have all kind of negativity that's going to come at you. It just is the nature of things. So this is about sticking to what you said when you first started as a coach, right? Like, I'm going to do this. I want to do this. I want to make money for my family. I want to, I want to help people. Like, I started this to cover my electric bill, to cover one bill for my family, and to help people, because I made a huge transformation myself. And I wanted people to understand that, like, you don't have to be that mom that doesn't leave home and watches Netflix all the time and cleans her house. That was like my whole life. And my life has changed 100. I'm a completely different person. I want to show people that I have to revisit that why right now and say, oh man, I really gotta find more people that I can help. So I wanted you guys, the reason I wanted you guys to really know kind of where I'm coming from right now. So Lindsay, where are you at for Success Club right now?
At 0.
You're at 0. Okay. So talk about, you've been in this business now long enough that you've had your peaks and you've had some valleys. How you go through those valleys?
I talk to more people. I scramble because I have a goal for myself every month, and I'm not like, and I know that this is, this is not a bad thing though. When I say I scramble, it's because, it's just because I have a goal for myself, and I'm not going to it's non-negotiable for me. And I know that I'm confident in the products that we sell and the programs that we use, and the whole model of Team Beachbody. And I do that through personal development, and the fact that I'm a researcher, and just by nature, and so if I don't know the answer to something, I go and figure it out. I mean, when I first signed up, I told Emily, I'm like, you're going to regret, signing me up, because I'm the type of person who will ask you 50 million questions and, bounce all these ideas off of you. And I went crazy, didn't I?
You guys, it was insane. I had a lot of, I've talked with Lindsay, I think, more than anybody else ever. Like, we have had more conversations. I
know. And is that a bad thing though? Like, no. Look at where we've gone from this, me, I never was one to sit back and do nothing. I was determined from the get-go that I was not going to fail at this, that I was not going to quit, because it had made such a difference in my life. And then once my eyes were opened to the possibilities, I was like, holy crap, I can do this. Anyone can do this. You can go as far as you want. You just have to have that belief in yourself. And so I researched the heck out of what top coaches do every day. And it's simple. We all do it. We all know what we're supposed to do. And so you got to stick with it. You got to stick with those vital behaviors and just perfect your process. Because if you're getting no's, it's not because of the products. It's not because of the challenge groups. It's because of your process. And so that's why we say, pull up your big girl panties and figure it out. You have to take control of your own business and, figure it out. If you don't know what to say to people, Google it. That's what I did. There are tons of scripts out there, and we have them in the team group. We have them in the files. We have them in our training, our 5-day push that we're doing right now. You know, we've been sharing all these things that we're going to do. And, you know, it's like, I just see so many coaches just get so overwhelmed and do nothing. And I mean, me, I'm not that type of person. Like from the get-go, I just said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to fail a lot though. So I did it wrong a lot, but, I just knew that I wasn't going to stop, you know, and that's what I do every time when I am not there at my goals. It'll be the 31st, but I will get Success Club 10 because that's my goal for myself. I want to be a Success Club 10 legend. And so I talk to more people. I scramble. I come up with new methods. I bombard everybody. You guys watch me on social media. You know what I do, you know. I pull up my big girl panties and I make it happen.
Yeah. So, one of the most common things that we get as an objection to signing up as a challenger or a coach is price, right? How often do you hear, oh, nope, don't have it, right? If you've instilled the fact that this is genuine life change, that this isn't a diet, that people should really be excited and the price should be nothing. We have to instill enough value in what we're doing for people that that price is, at this point, when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. Now I'm like, dang, we're changing people's life for like $140. That's nothing. That is cheap. People drop more than that at Target all the time. Okay? All the time. Scotty Hobbs, I was watching a video with him and he was talking about starting people up for to be coaches. And he was like, you know, what would you do if somebody approached you and they had a brand new Lamborghini? Like, maybe that's not your dream car or whatever, but if they have a brand new Lamborghini and they put it in front of you and say, this can be yours, $500, could you come up with the $500? Heck yes, you could. Right? Are we not making it big enough of a deal to people to say, like, this is a big deal. This is life change. You could be a millionaire doing that. I mean, are we not letting people know how valuable this is? If people ever say, like, oh, don't have the money, can't come up with the money, like, people come up with money all the time for things that are less life-changing than this. We need to instill in them the value in what we have, right? Mama, right. Go pee. Okay, go pee.
I was telling one of my new coaches lately, I said, I don't sell programs without Shakeology. It's like, I mean, there's a rare occasion where I'm like, you know, okay, this is how you do it. But I was telling her that, no, I talk, you know, it's just, I think it's just the way that I talk about it because, I mean, seriously, I don't sell like programs unless it's challenge pack because I really show the value in all of it. I talk about how, you know, you need the nutrition and the fitness and the support of a coach. I talk about, you know, I say the same things over and over again. It's like, I've seen it over and over. People who just dip a toe in, they don't get the results. This is why you need to invest in this. This is why you need to invest in yourself. This is what it's done for me. I want you to get the best results in the shortest amount of time. And to be honest, I couldn't have done it without Shakeology because it's true.
But really, how many people do try to short sell the process and say, well, couldn't I just do the 21-day fix? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So say that again, Lindsay. What do you say to people when they say, oh, can't I just do the 21-day fix without Shakeology? What's your verbiage? What do you say?
I say, of course you can, but most people aren't going to get the same results. It's tough. If you're changing your lifestyle here, this is tough and you need something to really help make the transition into this new healthy lifestyle a lot easier. And I say, and I've seen it over and over again, people that just these are my exact words, people that just dip a toe in and don't invest in Shakeology in the entire package don't get the best results. And I want you to have the best results in the shortest amount of time is what I say every time. I swear.
Perfect. So Lindsay is showing that there is a value, like a huge value in going and investing in themselves and purchasing Shakeology. And honestly, it's not about the Success Club points, though. It's not. You guys have to know innately that it's the truth. If you do the 21-day fix without Shakeology, like, you're hangry. It's harder. Your cravings are more intense. It's harder to do the workouts. Do you know the first time that I did Insanity, you guys, do you know how exhausted I was? Like, exhausted. Couldn't get enough sleep, couldn't whatever. I was eating like garbage. I was trying to eat well, but for me, eating well was like, oh, low fat this and low fat that, and like chemical garbage. When I did like Max 30, and when I've done all these other programs, I don't only do those, I teach classes and stuff. I've got energy because of Shakeology. So we need to understand the way that Shakeology works for us and be able to talk to people about that and have that same kind of certainty that Lindsay has, and push forward and make sure that people are getting the best results from this stuff. Because the better that your customers' results are, you will get referrals from those customers that are getting these like amazing results. You will be able to, a lot of customers, if you say, can I use your before and after pictures? You need to make sure they're taking pictures, of course. That is going to show that you can coach someone to success, which will give you credibility, which will lead to trust. Right? Right.
That's
Okay.
right.
Right. Okay. So,
I just want to jump in again. And one thing also is, I want them to have the entire experience too, because I want them to join my team. I want them to get such amazing results that they want to do this for other people. And so that's why I always, really talk about the entire package. And another thing I always say to people is, remember, Shakeology is food. You're buying 30
groceries.
Meals.
That's like groceries.
I say, so it's part of your food budget, not on top of what you're already spending. And if you're buying a challenge pack for $140, you're basically getting the program for $10. So those are some other words I use. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so I want you guys moving into this next week and knowing that, like, Lindsay and I are both at Success Club Zero now, but it is a non-negotiable. I will get Success Club by the end of this month. Like, I want you guys moving into this week knowing the value of what we're doing for other people, okay? I want you guys to think about that $500 Lamborghini, because there are people out there, like Lindsay Matway just bought some sort of a weird car that was somewhat like that. Like, her husband doesn't work. She's literally just like a Beachbody coach. And they live in a beautiful home, and she bought some sort of crazy car. And that is the possibility. For $140 with no sign-up fee, they're literally getting food and a workout program. Someone can start and make money out of nothing. That's crazy. We have such an opportunity that we're giving people. Move forward into this week knowing that, believing that in your heart, and find some people that we can change their lives.
And it's all about confidence. You need to believe in yourself and have, you need to know before you even start the conversation, you need to believe that they're going to say yes, because you can't prejudge people. You have to go in there, and sometimes you'll get ignores and sometimes you'll get no's, but you just keep asking those questions. And a lot of times it's just because they don't understand it yet. And so, if you guys, we know how amazing this whole thing is. And so we don't understand why everyone is in this, but that's the problem, is people are so skeptical and they don't get it yet. It's your job to present it properly, to show them what they're missing, Yes. So there you go.
Okay. So, we know I was just going to say, we are starting our social media training on, Lindsay, you were frozen. You're frozen again. Okay, our social media training starts next Monday. I fully believe wholeheartedly, the most important thing you can do as a Beachbody coach if you want to be successful is know how to work social media. If you have not already asked to be added to the social media training, please ask to be added to the social media training. We're going to be doing like one assignment a day, and really this training is for our team. Like, that's why this was developed. It's for our team. We opened it up to the larger team of Team Play Hard to see if we could assist them to get theirs up to our level. But this is our team's training, and I want you guys to know how valuable it is. It's good training that, you know, people from other teams want to be a part of. So please, if you're not signed up, let Lindsay or I know. We can get you or I will post in the group. I'll post in the group the social media, the link for the group. So just click on join group and we'll get you in there. Lindsay?
Oh,
that starts next Monday, April 11th. Okay, cool. Okay, so go into this week. Have a wonderful week. We will see you next week. I think, is next week, are we doing our live power hour?
I don't know. We'll have to look.
I don't know. We'll have to look. I will let you guys know in the group. We usually try to do our live power hour the day before we're going to run our sneak peek, so you can invite people to the sneak peek. So we'll let you know. Cool?
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Everybody have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon.